What's going on, guys? It's your boy, John the Liquidator, coming back with another video. So it looked like Caitlin Clark and the WNBA team just put the beats on the Olympic team. Gave them a piece of that humble pie. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way down to Phoenix. Let's get it. Let's go. Bro, what we witnessed last night was a massacre. Yes, how could the committee make this big of a mistake? And I'm hearing this isn't the first time this has happened. This happened before. Y'all have sent these women over there to go play, and they wasn't the best women in the league? Who is running the show? From start to finish, the Olympic team just looked like they could not withstand the WNBA team. Now, I know they supposed to be making this thing look like a scrimmage and all that, but my God, the talent level was just astronomically bad. The WNBA team looked like the Avengers. And this Olympic team just looked horrible. I hope they win gold. Now, I'm not saying that they ain't finna do it, but if this is the team that they're sending to Paris, everybody is scratching their heads today, because I thought this was supposed to be the best women basketball team on the planet. And the way Caitlin Clark and this WNBA team handled them ladies, they shouldn't even want to be on the damn Olympic team no more. Between Brittany Griner and Diana Taurasi making excuses at the end of the game, like, oh my God, it's just unfair. I don't want to hear none of that, bruh. Y'all are supposed to be the damn Olympic team. Cheryl Reeve even scratching her head like, what did I do? I'm not even trying to hear all of this for the whole time I'm gone. I'm telling you right now, they is finna hear about this until they get back to the States. Let me not forget to mention this. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and Enrique all made history against the best team on the planet, allegedly. We gotta put allegedly because it's clear as day. They was not the best team on the court. The WNBA should feel embarrassed, bro. This is going to go down as one of the most watched WNBA All-Star games ever, and that is the team that we're sending to Paris. You guys is going to have millions of people watching this. They look like they didn't even want to play anymore. Let's just keep it real. Enrique was doing whatever she wanted. He had 34.6 assists, and she was 8 of 13 from 3, bruh. She went off. She looked like young AI. Angel Reese was playing target practice in the paint. She was boxing out everybody. She had 12 points and 11 rebounds. And let's not forget about the great Caitlin Clark. She had 4 points, 2 steals, and 10 assists. She set a new WNBA All-Star Game rookie record with 10 assists. And she could have had the record, but she said she wanted to let Bird keep her record. But with all that being said, we got a lot to unpack, dog. Caitlin Clark spoke to the media. Reeve got humble, and she singing a totally different tune when speaking to the media. We finna unpack it all. Roll the footage.
NBA as much as I could. Maya Moore was my favorite player growing up. I can't remember specifically one All-Star game. That's tough for me. But I always watched. I was a huge supporter.
Kate, for you young people playing against that team, any vindication in the fact that you beat the Olympic team and you guys were not selected to that team?
No. They're really good. They have plenty of talent on that team. It was the same, I think 4 years prior. I'm pretty sure the Team WNBA beat Team USA. They were perfectly fine in the Olympics. I think if anything, it shows how good this league is. It shows how much talent is in this league and how you have to show up and prepare every single night, because there's a lot of players that aren't even here on All-Star Weekend that can, be here and be in these moments too. It just shows the amount of talent that we have. And there's even so much more talent that's not even in our league, because there's only 12 teams. There's less than 144 spots. So, they could have picked any combination of 12 players and probably been really, really successful. So I think for myself, from my standpoint, is this is a great opportunity to, help prepare them for Paris. And I'm going to be supporting them and cheering them on. Like, I love the Olympics. I've loved the Olympics ever since I was a young kid, and they're going to be just fine. They're going to win gold and dominate. So I'm not worried.
Next question, Caitlin, all the way to the right.
Hi,
Second row.
Caitlin.
Go ahead. Yeah.
You just spoke on having 12 teams, but coming off a sold-out All-Star game, you're coming in the next 2 years. There's 2 expansion teams, including I'm from Toronto. We're getting our first team in Canada. What does it mean to you to come into the league at a time like this, where the growth is unprecedented?
Yeah, it's awesome, and to be a part of this, like to see it grow. It's super special. I'm happy for the players that have been in this league for a really long time to have moments like these and opportunities like these because they've deserved it. It's been a long time coming, but honestly, like I feel like we're just scratching the surface. Like you said, the 2 expansion teams that already announced and are going to be coming over the course of the next 2 years, like that's only going to help the league grow. It's going to get more eyeballs, get us into new markets. The new media rights deal, that's going to help. So it's just day by day, year by year, like it's only going to continue to get better, and it's going to give people an opportunity to see how good women's basketball is from a professional level, but everybody knows how good the talent is in the college level, and you want to continue to get more of those players into this league because there's so many fans at the college level and continue to bring those fans here. So for myself, I'm just very thankful and grateful, and if I can help in any way, that's all I'm trying to do is continue to bring people to want to support this game.
Caitlin, this will be our last question for Caitlin. Caitlin, 4th row to the right. And let me just say, we'll be joined immediately by Enrique and NECA.
Thank you much. Caitlin, Greg Moore, Arizona Republic.
Go ahead, yeah.
10 assists, only 2 turnovers. You're known as a scorer, but you were a facilitator tonight, and it worked. What were you seeing out there that put you in that position to play that way today?
Well, I honestly can't wait to not touch a basketball for a while. Oh, my God. I think I've shot too many times in the past year. I just love passing the basketball. I think, I just love to push the pace. I want to make people run. And honestly, sometimes it works better almost when they score. They, take a breath for a second. I want to get the ball out and go. That's the way I view it is, let's get the ball out, let's go, let's push. That's the hardest thing to guard on offense is offensive transition. On a made basket, on a missed basket, doesn't matter. I just want to set my teammates up for success, get them in positions to be successful. And I take a lot of pride in that, probably more pride than, making shots. If I can set my teammates up, that's going to make our team way more successful overall. So that's what I like to do.
Caitlin,
everybody have a nice month.
I think we know this. Everybody in this room, you're here because you've been watching women's basketball. I assume you're not new to it, right? So the depth, we've said this for years, the depth of talent that we have in the USA, there's no one that has anything close to it. There are players that are not on this team that are great players. Everybody knows that, right? So there's no suggestion whatsoever, that there are players on that played for the WNBA aren't good enough to be on this national team. There is no suggestion of that. But only 12 can make it. And so I think that what it speaks to is this is what we've been building. The league is more than 25 years old. We've had 12 teams for a long time. So the concentration of talent, right, that we have, right, we see little retirement, right, and just piling on, right. This is just the growth of the league. It's the evolution. Now we get more teams, more talent. We just keep growing. But this is the most we've ever had. This is an incredible time for our league.
I'm confused on your question. Do you want to have a competitive all-star game? Every year. Y'all want to be honest?
Yeah.
We were more, our mindset is different when the Olympics is going on. So yes, I feel like the defense has to be there because the parties, all the extra stuff is it's not there because we have to focus on the thing. But when it's not Olympic year, I don't know the defense. I probably physically will be there, but
it's a grind. We just came off 25 games.
It's a lot.
So especially as the schedule continues to grow, I feel like All-Star games, obviously not counting this one, get competitive in spurts. You know, when players are going 1v1 or whatever the case may be, or you're playing to a certain score, like the 4-pointers, and I think like having that makes it a little bit different and gives us a different vibe. So I don't know if that answers
What is
your
that called?
question,
The
but
Elam ending?
yes, the
Now, if
Elam
we
ending.
did that, that could be a different game. I'm not trying to give Kathy no ideas, but girl, if we did that, that may be different. But with the format right now, yeah.
So as you guys can see, it looked like Team USA is making a little bit of an excuse to why they got the beats put on them last night. But it is what it is. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever is off. Everybody is off except for the U.S. Olympic team. That game is set to take place on July the 29th. They will be playing Japan. I will be covering it, and I will be bringing you guys Caitlin Clark content throughout the duration of this break. You can count on me to keep you updated. But definitely get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Keep them bells on, because you want to know why? Because I'm going for sure bring you the news. And until next time, dog, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the